Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the contact list tutorial. This is just going to be a brief overview of how we import contacts from existing sources, some of the cool features we've built in to help you use the data in the system, and easy ways to make changes to your contacts. So individual contact features and greater detail on exactly how to import contacts will be covered in another tutorial, so please be sure to check that out. So since we brought up importing contacts, we'll get that out of the way. You just click this button right over here, Import Contacts button. And these are the different ways that you can get information in bulk into Hilo. So you can upload a file. So if you've been tracking your information and tracking your contacts in an Excel spreadsheet or something like that, any sort of databasing kind of system, you can drag that file into this box here, or you can choose it by going in and looking for it in your computer. There's also the import from outside email. So if you have contacts in Gmail, Yahoo, or Hotmail, you can also bring them into Hilo through here and choose the ones that you want. It won't just automatically put all of them in there. You can click them off. We'll get into that in the other tutorial, the detail behind that. And then lastly, you can upload a file to us. So if you're really having trouble getting your data in properly, if you drag it in here or choose from by clicking this button like you did with the upload file, you can upload that file here and it'll send it directly to us, and we're going to help you get your information in. We want to make it as easy as possible and make sure that everything gets in properly. Okay, so now that we've covered that, we'll cancel that out. And now we're going to go into, what this list view is. So these are all contacts that have been either individually entered or entered through an upload for me, through an import. And now you can sort by clicking any of these. These are sorted by the first name. You can sort them in reverse, and any of these columns you can do that with. Acquaintances, this. We'll get into all of this detail in another, how to use this and all the different fields that we have here in Hilo in another tutorial as well. This is just the brief overview for this page. But now we get into the cool stuff, how you can filter it. So you can filter on any of the important fields that we have here in the system. So this can help you not just to get to your information, but also in the way that you think about your clients and the information that you put in here. You can target email campaigns with it, or you can target your weekly activity based on the information that you have in the system. Say that you had a product that was out of stock. It happens. It always is disappointing to all of us, and it's always the good ones, right? But say you had a product that was out of stock for a while and it's coming back in stock. So you want to let everybody know that you recommended the product to, that it's coming back in stock. So you would choose it from here. So I'm going to say that it was the acute care, and now I'll filter by that. Okay, so I have 5 people that were recommended that product. What I can do now is I can select them all, and then I can send them a bulk email. This will put all of their email addresses up here. You can put in product back in stock, acute care. You can add attachments if you like. You can open scripts. We'll get into this in another tutorial on email because there's a lot of features in here. And then you can type in the body of your email what you want to say. We're so excited to tell you that acute care is back in stock. Sure, keep it simple. You can save it as a draft or you can send it. So we're going to send. All right, and then once you're done with that, you can reset the filters. You're back to your original list. You can click here and then click off so that you don't have anything selected. So this is a fun way to kind of play around with the data that you have. Another thing you can do is you can choose people who you've had 3-way calls with or that you have not. Lots of different ways to play with it, and it's sort of, the world is your oyster here. The more information you put in the system, the more dynamic it will be for you to filter and search on it. You can also bulk update based on some of these things. So say that you have a few people that have become hot leads for some reason. You can bulk update, field to edit, the lead temp. I want to say that these are now hot. I would update them, and they're updated successfully. See, now they're all hot, 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 which is what we want. We'll get into what all of these fields mean in that second tutorial on actually individually adding and editing contacts. So thanks, that's our brief overview, short and sweet, and be sure to tune in to the other tutorials that I have on this section, adding individual contacts and editing, and then also importing contacts, the greater detail tutorial on that. So thanks so much.